We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Sky Sox and the New York Yankees. Aaron Judge, one of the league's best hitters, looks to gain ground in the chase for an AL batting title. First pitch is next. Lance McCullers, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this guy's been throwing the ball really well. He picked up his 10th win of the year in his last one, and he'd like nothing more than to make it 2 good ones in a row and pick up his win number 11 today.
Standing in, Mookie Betts. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch.
Betts.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
0-1. First pitch, 7:05.
And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
In now is Yasiel Puig. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Past meetings against Lance McCullers, he's 2 for 4. A 1-1 count to Puig. Facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Puig hits a little over the 270 mark. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. McCullers has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest, because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. No dice on the knuckle curve that time. 3-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
In now is Anthony Rendon. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
Hey, if this guy wants to win a batting title, he needs to get going, D-Row. He's 4th right now in the league.
Yeah, I think he just needs to trust the process, Dan. Can't worry about the top 3 guys ahead of him right now. He's got to let them fall to the pack, or at least hope they fall to the pack. He's just got to stay inside himself and have quality ABs.
0-1 the count. Now a throw over to first. Runner back safely. And again a throw, and he'll get back in safely. Puig leads off first with 1 away. Once more a throw over. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. 2-2. Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in standing. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
Well, a 3-2 count and a guy that handles the bat up at the plate. This is a great time to put that runner on first in motion.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Into the box, Mike Yastrzemski. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Zach Wheeler gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. Dan, please, Zach, what do you got?
Hey, so far this year, this guy hasn't pitched very well on the road. He's actually struggled on the road, so it'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around here in this one.
Now in the box, DJ LeMahieu. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. Fellas, our visiting team, as they take the field after a scoreless top half, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, we're getting a look at a really good team right here, D-Row. The only thing you hope they can do is to stay focused as the season winds down. They're a good team, and it looks like they could go a long way in the postseason.
Dan, I've racked my brain trying to figure out what's the best way to go in. Clinch your division early, be playing good baseball, meaningful baseball down the stretch to get into the postseason. Bottom line is it's an 11-12 game sprint when you get in. You want to be executing on all cylinders when you get in, but anything can happen.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. DJ LeMahieu is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Down and away, ball 1. Fastball just inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
3-2, full count. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. There to make the play is Puig for route number 2.
Batting third, the designated hitter,
Now batting, Torres. And as the season nears an end, he currently leads the league in runs batted in.
And although he's in line for this RBI title, Dan, a couple RBIs in his last 10 games screams to the fact that he's got to pick up the pace.
He does have to pick up the pace if he wants to win the RBI title. But this guy is a run-producing machine, so at any time he can pick it back up, and he's poised to finish strong for this season.
1-0 the count. A ball and a strike.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. A ball and 2 strikes from Zach Wheeler. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Still no score. Settling in now, Mike Yastrzemski. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago.
Mike Yastrzemski.
The pitch. Now the 1-0. Yastrzemski was born in Massachusetts. He was taken in the 14th round back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment. Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And he makes the throw to first. Yastrzemski is retired, and there's 1 away.
The catcher, William.
Coming to the plate now, William Astudillo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Well, there are the judges' chambers, and what a cool thing it's become here in the Bronx, and well-deserved for Aaron Judge, of course, with the way he exploded onto the scene as a rookie in 2017.
Just 2 simple words. All rise. Aaron Judge burst onto the scene. And what's really cool about the judges' chambers, all of those seats you're looking at right there are all given towards community organizations, charities, and even Little League teams. So the judges' chamber is going towards a good cause.
The 2-0 on the way. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
Into the box now, Bo Bichette. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. LeMahieu for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series.
The right fielder, Aaron.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
That's by him for strike 1.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Count 1 and 2.
Line to the right side. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. The throw into second. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1.
At the ball. 1-1.
Judge stands at second with no outs. And he fouls this one off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Puig arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Batting fifth. No left fielder.
Giancarlo Stanton now. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Back goes Puig at the track, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall, and he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Man, that's got to be a base running mistake right there. But taking a look at it, I guess in his defense, he had to wait to see if the ball was going to be caught. By the time he saw it get down, the ball was already on its way back to the infield.
At the plate, Aaron Hicks, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. His career line against Wheeler, he's 1 for 5. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit on the ground to short. Bichette gathers it in. Only play's going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
In now, Drew Ward. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play.
Yeah, he's been swinging it pretty well over the last 10 games or so. Well over 300, and he's someone to watch in this one here.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And that's the third out. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. We've played 2 full. The Yankees lead it 1-0. So that'll bring up Josh Bell as we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
The 2-0.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Brendan Rodgers bats next. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Rodgers stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. Is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one.
Yeah, Matty, this guy's got some of the best hands in the game. It doesn't matter. Shortstop, second base, you can pretty much put him wherever you want in the infield. Premium defender, up the middle defender. Looks to help out the pitching staff any way he can.
Kevin Kiermaier.
So stepping in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's in there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch.
Nope, that's down.
Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year, and this ball game is tied at 1.
Hey, every once in a while, this speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts.
The right fielder.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Hicks is under it. And the inning is over. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knots things up. Bottom of the third coming up, all tied at 1-1. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. His career line against Wheeler. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Line to the right side. And there's one down now.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. One out, nobody on. That evens it up, 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Bichette's got it. And very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Stepping in, Tyler Wade. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. Grounded slowly to the left side. Bichette picks it up cleanly. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We played 3 full. We're tied at 1. Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
The left fielder, Yasiel.
Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now the pitch. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Here it comes. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat.
Count 1-0.
1-0 to Rendon.
Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. That's ball 3.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Grounded to short. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Mike Yastrzemski. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And now pitch on the way.
Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0 home is laid off for ball two. This one's chopped to third. Andahar brings it in, and they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, catcher, William Astudillo.
That'll bring in Williams Astudillo as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Slow little grounder left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, all tied at 1-1. At the plate, Torres set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The designated hitter, Torres.
First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And that's a fair ball, line to the right side. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. One, here it comes.
Nope. Ball one.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2. Ball 2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here's Miguel Andahar now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give into this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
The 2-0 on the way. 2-1 the count.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Torres leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And a Fastball misses there, ball 4.
Next to the Yankees, the left fielder, Giancarlo.
At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. First offering on its way.
Ball 1.
One 0 count. Here it is. In for a strike. It's 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Aaron Hicks is on deck. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
So it's bases loaded, 1 away, and that'll bring in the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Ready with the 0-1. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
The 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Stepping in now, Drew Ward. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The set and the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. But the throw is well up the line, and a second run's going to score.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, Dero, that's a big base hit and 2 RBIs to boot.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to come, Dan, but when you see runners in scoring position, you're up to the plate, your eyes light up, and you have to come through for the team. Great at bat right there.
So here's Austin Barnes as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Wheeler pauses. Here's the 1-2. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
So a full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Puig's got a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We played 4 full. The Yankees lead this one 3-1. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning. Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Struck him out.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Josh Bell the next to hit, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
The batter, number 8.
Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
At the plate now, Brendan Rodgers. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With 1 out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Has a look, now the pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
A bouncer up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 3-2 contest.
Now back, the 17th.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, D. A runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the run in.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. He homered back in the third inning in this one. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Rogers stands at first with 1 out. That's popped up. Stanton coming on. He can't get there as it falls in.
Now batting.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Here's Mookie Betts as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, 1. Here it comes. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike. Ground ball right side. Oh, look at the sliding stop. One there. Back to first, and they won't get them both, but they wouldn't have had any had it not been for an excellent play at first base.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
So striding in, Yasiel Puig, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Here comes the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. The 1-0. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees lead it 3-2. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu.
For the Yankees, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
On its way is pitch number 75. And he takes a called strike 1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
The 1-1 home.
No, that's down.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 3-2 pitch. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Now batting.
Digging in, Tyler Wade. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's off the plate.
5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Hit to short. Bichette gathers it in, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Torres.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. Wheeler gets the sign. Here's the first pitch.
Counts 1-0.
Now the 1-0.
Ball, that's it.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
3-0 now.
Now with the base is empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Pitch on the way.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I gotta believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they still lead it 3-2. Standing in, Mike Yastrzemski. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The designated hitter, Mike Yastrzemski.
First offering on its way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The 1-0 home. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the catcher, William Astudillo.
Striding in once again, Williams Astudillo. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1's the count. The count 1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
I got 2-1 the count.
Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Swinging the ball line softly down the line in left, but foul. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Stanton on the run, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
In now, Bo Bichette. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
0-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Bouncer to the left side. And there are 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 55, Josh Bell.
Striding in, Josh Bell. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Ready with the 1-0. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Astudillo at third with 2 away. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. And he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. He's set. The 2-2. And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Payoff pitch on its way. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. 2 runs on the board after that home run by Josh Bell. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far as they take the lead 4-3. Danny Duffy, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Danny Duffy. The batter number 8, second baseman, Brendan Rogers.
So now to the plate, Brendan Rogers. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Now the 1-0.
1-1.
2 out, nobody on. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Now the pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Three and 2 now. Kevin Kiermaier would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. The Sky Sox are out on top 4-3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Aaron Judge.
The right fielder, Aaron.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you gotta find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
The 3-1. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. 34 home runs now on the year, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Jordan Montgomery takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Jordan Montgomery. Now batting, the third
To
baseman.
the plate now, Miguel Andujar.
Andujar.
As he rips it on the ground to second. Rogers brings it in.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Back up the middle. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
At the plate, Aaron Hicks, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Stanton, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Runner goes. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he misses there, 1-2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That long dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Into the box now, Drew Ward. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I gotta believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Now the 2-1 is in there for the second strike.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Rounded softly down the line toward first. There's one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Now batting, catcher, Austin.
Next for New York, Austin Barnes. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning. Because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate. And that usually means damage done.
DJ LeMahieu would be next. .3-0. Here it is.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
The 3-1. Swung on and missed 3-2. The payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, DJ LeMahieu, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. 1-2 to DJ LeMahieu.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. Betts is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. But the Yankees are able to tie things up on the solo home run. The 9 1-2 hitters due up to start the 7th, all even now at 4 apiece. So here's Kevin Kiermaier. Career numbers against Danny Duffy. He's 0 for 7. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-1. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mookie set.
Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count in your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Now the pitch. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
All knotted up. 4-4 the score here in the 7th. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
Standing in now, Yasiel Puig, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0.
Ball, that's upstairs.
The count now at 2-1. Here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional 7th-inning stretch.
Last half of the 7th here, and stepping up as the shortstop, Tyler Wade. First pitch on its way.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Fouled off. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground to the right side. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The designated hitter.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. And with a few knocks on the day, there's no doubt that he's in the midst of a final push for a batting title.
Absolutely, and he's going to put pressure on the guys in front of him. He's trying right now, multi-hit game. If he's able to work another knock in here, don't think those guys in front of him, whether it be 1-2, it doesn't matter. They're certainly checking the box scores when they get back to the hotel or their apartment.
Here comes the 0-1.
That's the ball.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Left center, base hit. Throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double. And case in point why he's one of the best bats in the business as he's aboard for the third time today.
He has had so many multi-hit games this year. Why are we surprised he mixed in another 3-hit performance? I expect this guy to finish strong and fight for the batting title up until his last at bat.
Zach Britton takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. In now, Miguel Andujar, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. In previous meetings with Britton over the years, he's 2 for 3. The 0-1 offering.
Oh, that's ball.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Good hard sinker, but he lays off to even things at 2-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's set. The 3-2. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now batting, left fielder.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
From the stretch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing, so I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate, see if they can get him to chase something.
2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And it's fouled away. Here's the 2-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D. When you get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Stepping up to the plate, Aaron Hicks. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Next for the Yankees. The first base.
Digging in once again, Drew Ward. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
This one's down to third. And that is through into left as he delivers. It's a base hit. 1 run is scored. And he is in there.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Michael Lorenzen trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Now to the plate, Austin Barnes. 3 across so far in the inning and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1 taken just off the inside. 3 runs already home here. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Yankees are out in front, 7-4. Tommy Kingley is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year. Into the box now, Anthony Rendon, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
He's set and the pitch. Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
2 balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Outside, 3-0 now.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
3-1 the count now. The pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. And this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
So now to the plate, Mike Yastrzemski. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Into the box, Williams Astudillo. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals, and he fouls this one off. Rendon, base runner at first with 1 out. No contact there, and it's 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now, as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
To the plate now, Bo Bichette. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Venditti will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
Venditti.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in as the power hitting second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Kiermaier's got a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Tyler Wade.
So digging in now, Tyler Wade struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. First pitch on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-1 misses for the second ball. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now. One out, nobody on. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home, fouled away. Line drive to center field. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. At the plate, Torres, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day.
Ball.
1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Runners on first with 1 down. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate now, Aaron Judge, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first, and he's back standing. Wade leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Yanks leave 1. They hold a 7-4 lead. Chad Green comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
57. Chad Green.
Josh Bell will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Popped him up. Ward is there. 1 down.
The batter number 8, second baseman, Brendan Rodgers.
Now at the plate, Brendan Rodgers. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Kevin Kiermaier, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Two out, nobody on. Fouled off. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The New York Yankees, with their 101st win of the year, tops in the division. Danny Duffy earns the victory out of the bullpen, number 10 on the year. Chad Green records the save, his 31st of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 7 runs to 11 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the visitors, 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 33 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.